The Oblivion playthrough I started about 3 months ago, I've taken down. Alright? There was one episode. And I mentioned in that something might come up that stops it. I didn't expect it to come up the day after. And you may have noticed, I have been on at times streaming. I have uploaded one or two videos here and there. But I wanted to come back at the exact right time. That I felt comfortable enough. That I felt there was enough self-repair. Today is that day, my friends. I'm not going to make excuses. I know some of you are going to meme. You're going to tell me, oh, here we go again. Not going to invest because only... That's okay. Instead of me explaining, why don't I just show you? So, welcome. My name is James. And today, we are beginning the 2022 Skyrim Legendary Guide. Which I am very excited to do, as I have not played this game properly for a quarter of a year plus. I have been investing in a million other games, and it hasn't been this one. I haven't played this game properly since before the Anniversary Edition came out. That is how long it's been. So there may be some kinks. The visuals may be a bit off. I've adjusted everything to what I believe is perfection for myself. I have set up my microphone, I have set up the audio levels, I have got both, willy-nilly, billy-dilly, all of it's being done, alright? So we're just gonna go with it. I have an idea, we're gonna go with that idea. I would, if you're still here at this point, 2 minutes and something seconds in, any form of comments, I would appreciate. I don't give a shit if you don't leave a like or dislike, you do you. You do whatever the hell you want. What I would love is you telling me your advice, your help. Amplify this. Help change this series. We've done it many times before and we'll do it again. I'm feeling anew and ready. And I'm feeling like it's been a bit too long since we've killed Alduin. So if anyone wants to be one of those, the video doesn't start until 2 minutes and 89 seconds in. Yeah, I know 89 seconds isn't a real thing, guys. You go for it. Mark it around here. Right here where I'm speaking. The ramble ends here. Yes. Alright, I have gotten one or two mods. I am playing on the special edition of the game, and you can get these mods too. I am using the unofficial patch because I need it to use the alternate start mod. I'm not doing the Helgen start. That hasn't changed. I don't want to do it. I did it on stream the other day when I first played this game again. I ain't doing it again today. So, I will start in the closest place to the cave that is at that camp I usually do. I ain't picking up any of the items in the bags or anything that are at the camp. I'm just going with the flow. Of course, we won't have the extra bit of experience we get from the caves and fighting through them at the beginning. And no, we will not be stabby babby rail off 110 times. What I do have an idea of what we're doing is we're going to explain how best to get through this game on Legendary. That is the goal of this. How to get from the beginning to the end of the main quest and do other parts of the guilds and other side quests without struggling. And to do that, my friends, there is one simple race. The best boys. The people of the Rothgarian and Dragontail Mountains. Those who have been ingesting the shit of higher so-called claimed races like High Elves and that for a bygone age. Now, why pick Orc, you say? Why, James? Why do you want to be an orc? This is why I want to be an orc. Berserker Rage. There's no other reason. I think they're cool as well, okay? That is the other reason, but this power, Berserker Rage, is just broken. It is the only thing that helps you feel like you are... what's the word? On par with the enemy forces you encounter in the game. Okay, there is some... You can utilize the other powers. There's a lot with the other powers, alright? Don't get me wrong. But this power... Mwah. That's what it is. It is... Mwah. Okay? It is nice. You want this power. Alright? I don't really care what he looks like. I don't know. I'll give him some braids or something. I like orcs with braids. They're cool. Orcs have braids, right? Orcs have braids? There we go. My man's got some braids. We'll give him some. We'll give him a beard. If we're doing a big orc, we're doing a big orc with a beard. Actually, you know what? I've changed my mind. I'd like some war paint and some scars. Never mind. It's not as simple as I thought it would be. So, you may have noticed a cut there, and you may have already noticed there's been one or two. There will be some cuts, but not many. This will be as raw as the chicken I had last week, man. Alright? This will be salmonella-fueled raw. I did do some adjusting. I also figured out that the brows for orcs are pretty cool. You know, you can give them these little spiky spikes. So, there we go. I am going with a shit brown kind of color, I guess. It's supposed to be gold. It's not really gold, is it? Now, I thought about this. We once had Nabagirl, or whatever his name was, right? The most efficient, best, and actually finished character I have ever done. And I've really had to think about this. I've really had to think about what can live up to it. What can match the sheer masculinity prowess of Nabagirl. And I've come to a conclusion. I've decided to call him Grog. To me, Grog isn't just another form of Greg. Grog screams, I will fuck you up. So we're going with Grog. No wittiness, no puns, no, oh my god. I just realized the sun blaring into my eyes is making this so difficult to see. Yes, so you may be familiar with this mod. I've used it like a million times before. You've probably used it a million times before. This mod is pretty goddamn great. What we are going to do is I am camping in the woods. Camping in the woods is the one I always start off with. This is the one that'll bring us closest to the beginning area I want to be at as well and stuff like that. So this is the starting area we're in. You can see Alduin fly over because the caves of Helgen are just over there. This is the camp. Now, they do give you this wee sack of stuff to start off with. Like, they give you a ring of minor deft hands. Like, that... As much as I would love to take this, I'm going to be nice to you guys. Because my reason for using alternate start is to skip the intro. Not because I want to start off differently. So it would feel like I am just taking, and not giving, by taking the belongings from my storage stack. Also, I can get a woodcutter stack somewhere else. So, anyway, we'll leave it. We're going to be the bigger person here. Now, what I want to do first, because of this mod, unfortunately, the one hand me back of it is we have to go to Helgen to collect the Adventurer's Journal if we want to, in any way, shape, or form, continue the main quest. See, here's the cave. We're right next to it. I told you. They call me unreliable, but today I will be all reliable. And no, I am demanding it now. If a single person makes any form of reference to vegetable soup, the last time we did one of these playthroughs, I swear to God, it became the staple of the comment section. Oh, well, there goes James again with his soup. Well, name me something more OP than this. Oh, yeah, vegetable soup. Oh, I really like this vegetable soup. This is soup, and that is soup, and this is... And no. Will I be using it? Yes, I will. Of course I'll be using it. Do I want to hear you tell me about me using it? No. Shut up. Don't talk about the soup. Now, off the bat, if there is any ingredient you were to ever pick up that's not at a farm, pick up blue mountain flower from the beginning onwards. I just picked up one. Sorry if you can hear me breathing. I know it's part of what keeps me alive, but I apologize. Sometimes that happens. So it's called mountain flower, but it's this blue, awful looking texture here. See it? Pick it up. Because I am not struggling with the stuff I have struggled with in earlier playthroughs. If I'm going into battle, it's with 1,000 potions. And you may say, James, that's so much. Yeah. And you know what? Because you doubted me, now it's going to be 1,001. So, it's going to be 1,001, bro. There's a hunter here. No, we will not kill the innocents. There's no reason to. Also, I like dogs, so... He will collect their meat and use it wisely. So I'm okay with this hunter. One great thing about the alternate start is it crushes Rayloff and Hadvar. You don't have to see them. It's great. It's wonderful. Now, I know a lot of you have just heard what I said about the Blue Mountain Flower and go, no, but James, you should pick up Thistle. Don't you want to make a really cool... No. No, I don't. Get the Blue Mountain Flower, bro. That's it. We'll get Thistles later. Thistles is not for today. Today's Blue Mountain Flower. I needed a very long break from this game, if I'm honest with you guys. I know it may seem hard to believe because I know Skyrim is eternal, but I did actually need it. So, we are going to do combat skill because we're going to be using some combat at the beginning. Yes, I will be utilizing magic. What magic? I don't know. I don't know. We're going to go with it, man. I mean, this game lets you do jack of all trades, so the fuck gives a shit about builds. This is getting through legendary and nothing else. However, what would help is if we put it up to legendary. I just remembered it wasn't on legendary because I was playing expert the other day. So it definitely would be a step up in helping our quests. So anyway, I started a character on stream the other day, and that character is because everyone on stream made me do it, an unarmed sheet. I'm not happy about it because people wanted to see me suffer. But yeah, it is what it is. Now, I'm going to show you guys something. So, Berserker Rage. I'm going to showcase it. Let's say we shoot the enemy here. As you can see, we're not doing much. We're also taking a lot of damage. So, let's say I use Berserker Rage. Now look at the damage I take. Less. Now I do over just about double of what I was dealing. For about 30 seconds. See? It's wonderful. And you may say, that's such a waste. How could you? Now you have to wait 24 hours. No, I don't. You may remember what I'm about to do. Press the wait key if you're on PC. If you're on console, I'm sorry, but you're going to have to wait. You have no choice. But if you're on PC, press the wait key. Hold down on this with your left mouse. Drag it to the right, but do not let go. Press E and then drag it to the left. And then let go. Guess what? I have a backup. Because, fun fact, in your favorites, a power, if it's been used and you can't use it, will not show up here. So, now, this is why I didn't want to get a woodcutter's axe earlier. It's because there's one right here that, for some fucking reason, won't let me get it, man. Oh, God, this is going to be the thing with the unofficial patch. I'm going to forget about all the things it fixes. God damn it. Anyway, there's another one in Riverwood. But, of course, I'm going to clear Ember Shard Mine. Another advantage to doing Legendary is enemies are tankier. I'm going to take this torch stance here because free torch, and then we're going to favor it because torch sconce. Do we have healing potions, actually? Did I start off with any? We did, so we're going to favor them too. Now, we do have an armor rating of... Because we're only wearing 4 armor to full set, we have an armor rating of 51, which is negating almost nothing. At this point, they can fart in my general direction, and that was an unintentional Monty Python quote, and I will suffer, so... But again, what you could keep doing here is you could just keep Berserker Raging and deal with them this way. You could drag the 2 bandits over to the trap behind us, utilizing the environment. You could change to the sword we picked up. You could use flames here. You know, you've got a few options. I'm missing point blank. I can tell you guys, having a shining glare in your face is not helping here. Power attacks are scary. If I didn't have Berserker's Rage up right now, that power attack he did there would probably kill me. Or at least maimed me. We are going to pick up a few stuff because we're going to decide after what we probably want to use. I can't remember if hide is better. Hide boots are 6. No. So you can see with the minus red, it's not, so that's a good way to gauge it. And again, like we did before, wait to 24 hours, and now I've got my Berserker's Rage ready again. We won't always use Berserker's Rage, because I don't want you guys to accuse me of cheating. Yes, I did just pick up a pickaxe. You can get all this stuff really early in the game, man. It's pretty great. It's pretty great. We're going to put the bow into 2. We're going to put healing into 3. No, I am not going to do it automatically. I'm going to manually do it by taking out my pickaxe and hitting the shit out of it. Unveiling all my anger I have on whoever. Now, what I am also going to do here is I'm going to change my song on Spotify because I've been listening to the same song on repeat. I picked something a bit more clinically epic, as they say in today's world. So, let's grab this lever. Sneaky bleaky. Get sneaky bleaky cheeky shot up here. And get rid of him. And again, we're going to Berserker Rage because 2 enemies are not fun. I'm just going to use up these arrows. I'm not even really going to do archery that much. Probably going to use it as a gap closer and fighting some enemies like dragons because, oh boy, will we have fun when we come across dragons. Get ready, guys. You're going to really enjoy fighting dragons on Legendary if you've never done it before. This is meant for a way, by the way, that you follow along if you're playing the game. Let's say you're bad at Legendary. I'm worse than you. You think you're bad? I'm worse. Trust me. If you're new to this, ask anyone here. I'm not good. You will do fine. Trust me. These are the tips that a bad player has learned and utilized to get good. So, I am going to actually equip one of my melee weapons now. So as you can see, the Iron War Axe and Iron Sword are 8 and 9 single-digit numbers. But we don't want single-digit numbers. We want double-digit numbers. So we're going to take our Steel War Axe here. And we are gonna, you know what? We're gonna favorite flames as well. We already have flames favorited because I'm gonna use everything. Skyrim on Legendary is one of those things where you use everything. Trust me. If anyone is sitting there going, no, you have to do a build. No, fuck off. I'm not doing the build. Hit them with fire. Hit them with fire. Remember to utilize your power attacks. And there you go. Oh no, I didn't kill her. Oh shit. I'm not gonna pick up this key because I don't want to. You can pick up the steel. I don't know what they have for you guys. You have to remember that. The loot is random. I'm gonna not pick up the key because I want to level up my lock picking a bit, so why not? Now, I won't pick up the carrots. I learned my lesson long ago. We got some tomatoes. We got some more tomatoes. Go through these sacks. Go through any sacks you find. We'll take Dragon's Thunder, just random ingredients. You can get... Ooh. I will definitely take this because I like hammers. Also, they do more damage. Why wouldn't you? You can always look in the bottom again for armor rating and see what's higher or less than what your already equipped gear is. So I'm going to take these because we're going to break down most of the enchanted stuff we find at the beginning to gain some money. Don't make my mistake. You need cabbages. You do not need as many cabbages as I usually get. I usually get a lot of cabbages, guys. I end up having like 70 units stored of cabbages. You don't want that. You really don't. You will not be able to walk anywhere. You will be holding more than you actually need. And you never want that. So, anyway. Let's continue here. We're going to go into weapons. We're going to favorite the Iron Warhammer. We're going to change the bow to number 4. And we're going to change flames to number 5. And we're going to change the Warhammer to number 2. This is usually my preferred setup. I always do this. This is what I always do. If you've watched me before, I find it comfortable. It's what my brain remembers doing. Do it if you want. I don't really care. Do your own thing. Do mine. Don't do it. You've many options. So, we have a few bandits we're going to need to take out here. Getting some sneak shots in is great. Save your level ups, by the way, guys, until you actually need to use them. Until you need to use them. They can save you in a pickle. They fully heal you when you use it, which is really, really handy. I cannot stress to you how handy it is. Grab the stuff down here. Remember, we still have our berserkers, blah, 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 blah. So, we're good for now. Two-handed is just wonderful for damage at the beginning of the game. It has, I think one-handed ends up scaling better, but two-handed, it might be slower, but it outputs more damage at the beginning. And at this point in the game, and there you go, guys. I had 3/4 of my health, and he power attacked me. I died. It didn't even take the guy behind us with the bow. It took him. That's what it took. Jesus Christ, I forgot about this. Well, there's it is. Death 1. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back up here. We're gonna Berserker Rage. Because two-handed, like I said, is terrifying. He is still able to nearly kill us. And that's the last of the bandits done that for now. And that's all we needed to do. We needed to take these guys out. Jesus Christ. So anyway, I have healing hotkeyed here. We'll rampage through our spell, blah 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 blah. Get the usual. Now, usually I don't like picking up every small chest I come across because the loot's usually shit, but on Legendary, one singular potion can make all the difference in the world. You literally have no idea if you've never done this before. We got a garnet, we got some gold, and we got a scroll of mass paralysis. Holy shit. There you go. That was worth it. You're going to be using scrolls a lot, my friends. If you have any wits about you, anyway. Especially a scroll of mass paralysis. That'll put a real stopper to some of the people we come across. Again, I won't be going through all the sacks I come across in the game. It's just at the beginning. I am never lucky with tomatoes. Oh my god, what is going on? Did one of you hack my game? I never get this many tomatoes. Oh my god, man. Anyway, pick up all these stuff here. It's just a lot of early gold we need. What is with all the tomatoes? Dude. Jesus Christ. I don't have any other mods enabled. I'm very confused by this. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, we'll go with it, so it doesn't matter. So, let's head on out. I am going to walk onto Riverwood, so I'm gonna cut this part. Never mind, I changed my mind. I'm not cutting this part because there's some wolves here. By the way, do pick up every vein you come across. I've missed a couple inside Ember Shard mine. I've seen them. I just didn't want to go through it. I highly recommend it. You're probably going to need all this iron at some point for something. God only knows what you want to utilize. But there's 3 wolves over here. I highly recommend taking them out. One, there's some wolf pelts. Like 15 to 20 gold might not seem like a lot, but it is. It could be an ingredient or 2, and that could be a potion or 2, and a potion or 2 can save your life. And as you can see, as per, we're dying. So I'm gonna level up here because I'm pretty sure I'm being attacked from behind right now. When you level up, you get the choice of putting points and attributes, as you know. We are going to do a particular split. Right now, Berserker's Rage is kind of keeping us going for health. Stamina, don't worry about stamina. The only reason you should really want to upgrade stamina, if you're not going to utilize vegetable soup, which, it's not even an exploit, it's just what it does, which is infinite stamina, okay? Yes, I will justify it. It gives you carrying capacity increases, so what I like to do is magic or health. Magicka is what I'm going to start off with because I will be using Magicka for a lot, and we get 10 points to it, so one more and I'll be able to utilize some of the other spells I want to use. What we're going to do off the bat is give ourselves some 20% extra damage. These perks scale really well later in the game. Because 20% of 20 isn't very big. 4.24, that's all it goes up to. It ain't big. Okay? It's definitely, you could sit there and go, James, I could count that high. Yeah, you can. But that doesn't matter. At the beginning, we need it. Because 24, imagine you're attacking someone, right? You attack someone without leveling up that first one, alright? You deal 60 damage if your hammer does 20, right? Then if you get the first perk, let's say you attack them then, right? You're doing 72. That's 12 extra damage in 3 hits you're doing. Right? Yeah, they could have 100 health. But that's 1 hit, maybe less. And that 1 hit with a slow weapon, you gotta think about it, you know? It could be a lot less. Just think about it. Think about it when you're pulling the trigger. So anyway, we're here to talk. You talk to one of these. Have them lead you on the way to Whiterun. You know, do your thing. He'll give you supplies, I think. I could be wrong. No, he doesn't. I think I remember it not giving you supplies for one aspect of this mod whenever I have it, and it must be just when you don't get one of the guys. So, now what I'm gonna do is, alright, now hear me out. This may sound bold, is I am going to climb this mountain right here to the top, killed a few bandits in the tower, killed a few bandits in front of the decrepit ruins, which we will not name, and then I will save it there. Alright, that gives us a start. You know, it gives you some time to adjust your feelings. Go, okay, we'll see tomorrow, James. What's tomorrow, you know? This will be out very soon after I record it. So do not fret. Without Berserker's Rage, I do wonder what we would do. I really think about it. Like, the other powers are cool. Like, I like the High Elf's magic regen, right? But you still don't survive longer. You just you get to spam more spells up. The Breton helps you survive against magic opponents and makes you more sustainable in general with your magic pool. The rest of them, I don't know, man. The Nords is okay. I mean, the Nords have resistance to frost, which is very, very good. No, we need to level up here because if he power attacks us, Jesus Christ, I can't speak. We're dead. So, put this next point into magic yet. Now we're at 120. I think it's 124 to use transmute or something, which we're going to get from Hold the Stream Camps in a bit. Again, what you want to do here is you want to do 40%. So now 40% of the 20, which is 8, is going into the hammer. So now the hammer could be 28 if the hammer was 20. Think of it that way. By the time we're doing 60%, you're going to start noticing a small bit of a difference. So, we are going to use Berserker's Rage here because I am very scared of shielded opponents. They do put the fear of God in me. The same as massive groups of bandits do. Even though it seems like we're doing fine now, we're going to struggle. Everything is going to kill us eventually. Now, we did get ourselves a nice wee set of iron here that we're going to use. We do need some bracers. I am going to favor the shield. I'm probably going to use some block later. There is a chest at the top of this. Methinks too. 37 gold. So we can go from getting a scroll of mass paralysis to 37 gold. And that is the difference, my friends. I've been deciding what to name this. I was thinking of just naming it How to Play Skyrim in Legendary. Again, might not sound original, but that is the goal. There's no specific build. There's no secret. I'm literally just using everything at my disposal. If I get something, a spell book that's cool, I'll use it. I may even change and climb my magicka and my set up to it. Who knows? But the reason I wanted Nork is just because of the Berserker's Rage. Also, they have an advantage to heavy armor, so an advantage to heavy armor can be super duper nice. We like heavy armor. We stand heavy armor. We very much stand heavy armor. So there is 3 opponents here. I will absolutely have to Berserker's Rage. You may ask yourself, James, is this a cop-out? It's not, trust me. I promise you, if you've ever watched me play Legendary before, the game doesn't stay like this. Even with Berserker's Rage. Because Berserker's Rage runs out. And what do you do if you're fighting 3 overlords, guys? Huh? You think just because I'm taking half the damage, I'm like, if one hit from their damage is instant killing me, then half the damage means they're killing me in 2 hits. You see the issue? Berserker's Rage won't save me. It'll help save me, but it won't save me. I don't have some witty outro planned. This is my character. This is Grog, and Grog is going ahead. Remember, into the comments, speak your voice. I'll see you later.